So we all know that something's happening. We can feel something in the air, right? There's a bit of a buzz. It's probably one of the reasons why you guys are here today. So on one hand, we've got the rise of AI. We keep hearing AI. We hear words like augmented intelligence. We hear words like chatbots, robots. And on the other hand, we've got our emotional side, because we are emotional beings, right? And I want to see how we can connect the two. So let me share the journey rather than the tech side, because I'm the most technically challenged person you will meet. So here I am talking about emotions and not tech. So who remembers getting text messages with LOL, ROFL? Yeah, do you remember those? I think we still get some of those LOLs. So we've evolved from those texts of getting LOLs to emojis. That was the most used emoji in 2018. Now, the reason we use emojis is because we want to emotionally connect in the digital era that we're in. So we want to send a message. We want the quick convenience of a text message rather than a phone call. But at the same time, we're crying out for that emotional connection at the same time. So we're using these emojis. Now, the research, I've done Neuro Leadership, and the research is saying that if you actually on a text phone see a smiley emoji, it activates the same areas in the brain as it would seeing a smiley face. So we are really wanting that emotional connection. It's like if you send a text message or you read a text message that says, hey, I've hurt my head, and there's a crying face, versus, hey, I've hurt my head, and a smiley face. The reaction you're going to get on that text is going to be very different, right? So we've evolved from that to we've evolved to GIFs. I had to double check the spelling for that, by the way. I was guilty of saying GIF, right? If anyone else was, it's GIF. So we've evolved to using GIFs as well. So much so that Google has also acquired Tenor. Now, Tenor is the largest platform for GIFs and the keyboard platform there. So Google, Amazon, we all know that we still want to be emotionally connected in a world that is becoming so digital. So we've gone from GIFs and we've gone to chatbots. Now, again, we're getting amazing convenience with chatbots, and it's what we want. We don't want to pick up the phone. We want to be able to book appointments to sort our hair out. We want to book spa appointments, and we're fine talking to a chatbot on the other end, providing we get what we want. The issue is the chatbot is not going to know that that customer or the person on the other end of the phone has potentially rung 3 other people before, is extremely frustrated, or is sad because they've had a bad day. So how are we going to communicate that and get the chatbot to understand emotions? I think we're a long way off still. So what do we need to do? We need to double down. And we need to double down on emotional intelligence, which is our superpower. Now, the definition of emotional intelligence is the ability to be aware of our own emotions in the moment and those emotions of others around us, and then to use that information that we gain to be able to respond appropriately. So what does that mean for HR? What does that mean for us going into the workplace and looking for jobs? So if you're looking for a job in the future and you're competing against a robot, and you're sitting there, you're going in for an interview and you've got a robot next to you, what do you think it is, skills-wise, that you are going to have that that employer is going to choose you over a robot? Anyone have a guess? Yeah. Number 1, empathy. What might be number 2? Have a guess.
Humor.
Hey?
Humor.
Humor. Yeah, it could be. The research is saying second is creativity. Okay? So yes, legal firms are using AI, absolutely, but a robot's never going to replace the judge. We also need innovation, and we need creative thinking. These are the things, the skills that we are not going to be able to replace, even with the introduction of a robot. Impact for HR, so what does that mean? I think what we need to do in the HR area is, I know we keep talking, I think someone just said it earlier as well, that we need to make sure that people know what to do when robots come in and, you come to work, you've had a really crap day and you want to tell the robot, hey, my dog died. You're probably not going to get a lot of reception there. But what we're not doing in HR is actually equipping these people to deal with the change of what's going to happen when robots come in. So how do we do that? What do we need to teach? We need to create an emotionally intelligent workplace. We need to train our leaders to become more emotionally intelligent so they can cascade that information down. And HR and IT, not the best of friends, right? At the best of times. But does that mean that we're going to have a future where HR are going to lead humans and IT are going to lead robots. Thank you.